Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm doing a video today in regards a Facebook matter that happened in my Facebook group, Etsy Seller Support Group. And I have my husband with me for moral support. Cornelius, it has been such a stressful week for me. And I honestly didn't even want to create a video because there's people out there going through worse things than me. But I have had enough and I have need to speak up. I'm one of those people that I'm not confrontational. I don't like arguing with people. I don't like disrespecting anyone. I don't like bullying. I don't like going on people's account and leaving nasty messages. I don't do any of that. That's just not my personality at all. And for those of you that have followed me for the last years online, you guys know who I am as a person. You know that every post I do, everything I do to motivate people, to inspire people, because I have had a lot of hardships in my life. I have struggled a lot in my life. And everything that I do is to show people if I'm doing it with so many hardships, you could do it as well. And that has been my motto ever since I've been doing online marketing. And my Etsy seller support group is 28,000 people in it, or 29,000 right now. And in the group, I never allow promotional posts. I do like once in a while, like Fridays, you could post. And the reason why I don't allow it is because of the fact that if everybody starts promoting, it just becomes a group that is more like spam. People don't like it. A lot of people have told me I enjoy your group because I could come in, ask questions, and it's not a lot of like promotional, like follow for follow, do this, do that. So I don't ever barely do it besides once in a while on Fridays. And someone posted a post about sharing their store. And people reported it as breaking the rules. The people that have been on the group for a very long time, that helped me a lot because I managed the group by myself, were like, oh, this person is breaking the rules. And normally when somebody breaks the rules, all you do, if you ever manage a group, all you do is delete the post and you send them a notification of what rule they broke. Because when you join the group, every single person that joins the group, I tag them and say, these are the rules. If they're not followed, I ban people. And it stated on every single person and when you join the group, you also have to agree to the rules. So that's how I let people in, because they agreed to the rules. So when people were reporting other people for breaking the rules, I send them the notification, and I took it one step ahead of that. And I messaged the person directly and I said, hey, love, this is how it started. Hey, love, please, these type of promotional posts are not allowed. Because of that situation, it escalated. I mean, literally within minutes. I can't even explain it to you. It went from some people, very nice. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know this was not allowed. Other people, I'm sorry, I know it was not allowed, or I didn't know it wasn't allowed. Can you please make an exception because of everything that's happening? Other people, go kill yourself. That's what I got. I got 2 people that told me, go kill yourself. I got another person that told me, if I see you in the streets, I'm going to kick your, you know what? And then other people that asked me, like, why are you deleting these posts? I already had explained to them, because it's not allowed. What they were doing, instead of talking to me, they would go back to my group, create a new post or tag someone else's post and start saying, oh, well, she's racist. Some people, I addressed them and I said, I'm not racist. It has nothing to do with that. It's just the fact that we don't allow this in the group. And then, oh, no, yes, you are. You're racist deep down. Yes, you are. And that's what I got. I've never disrespected anyone. The people that told me, go kill yourself, I just blocked them immediately. And maybe I should have left everyone's comment. That was the mistake I made, that I deleted everyone. And the reason why I deleted or removed people from the group, it wasn't because I was trying to silence no one. It wasn't because I was trying to be racist. It wasn't because I was trying to be mean. It was because no one was helping the situation at that moment. Some people were very polite to me, and I told them, you know what? I do agree with what you're saying. I get your point of view. I'm going to go ahead and put a post to let everyone promote their stores in that post. And in the midst of doing the post, And I said, you know, everyone's giving me feedback, and I appreciate the feedback. And because of that, I'm making an exception. In the middle of that, I'm receiving threat messages. My nerves are like out the wall. I'm crying in front of my son. My husband's trying to understand what is happening because he doesn't know. And I forgot to tag, and I forgot to say this thread is only for Black shop owners. So then when I created the post and I said, hey guys, you could promote here, now I'm getting attacked because I didn't say specifically for who it was. And then on top of that, people are posting, oh, it's too late now. I made a video and I said, guys, this is getting out of hand. I wasn't doing anything with no intention. If I hurt anyone, I'm sorry. I did a video, I uploaded it. People are saying, oh, you're just playing the card because your husband's Black and your son is Black. So now I'm getting attacked for that. I'm getting attacked also from people in my group that has been banned as well. That said that I shouldn't be doing this because now I'm being racist against white people. So they were banned because of that as well, because I don't tolerate racism or any remarks like that in my group. And you probably know, guys, that if anyone attacks you, the first thing you do is either lash out or block people. That's why there's a button that says block. And that's what I was trying to do just at that moment, because everybody was coming at me from all directions, with the exception of the people that were very respectful to me, and I appreciate it, and had normal conversation with me. I really appreciate that. Those were the people that changed my opinion, because I was like, okay, it makes sense. This is bigger than me not promoting someone. This is more because of what's happening, and I should probably go ahead and do that. If you guys know me, in March, when the pandemic, or in early March, when the pandemic started with the coronavirus, I took time to promote more than 100 stores. I took time to create a YouTube video where it took me hours to put in slides of 153 stores to promote people. I'm that type of person. So for the fact that people are saying I'm not supportive, it's just like heartbreaking for me to hear all these rumors out there. And yesterday I had a conversation with a young lady that she reached out to me, can we talk? And I talked to her, and she explained her side and I explained my side. I told her what I'm saying right now, everything I'm saying. And the fact that she took that conversation, shared it with other people, put it in a YouTube video, and it's all blurry. Like, you can't even read the conversation. You can't even make sense of it, can you? No. It's horrible the way that they're trying to put that up there. But the fact that she did that, I'm not saying names because I don't want to bash anyone. I don't want no one to go to no one's channel and say anything negative. So that's the reason why I'm not naming who and what people. But the fact that she did that when I took my time to talk to her, even in a stressful moment, to clarify things, to explain to her, this is how I felt, this is what happened, I'm not racist. And the fact that she says it doesn't matter that your husband is Black or your child is Black, that doesn't matter. Well, yes, it does matter to me. And I've never done this video. I've never been attacked this way before because I've never had an experience like this prior. And when you never had an experience like this, you don't know how to handle it the best. The best thing I did was I wasn't disrespectful to no one. I didn't call no one out of their name. When people were disrespectful to me, I didn't lash out and say something like, no, you could, like back to them. And the people that voiced their opinion, I listened to them. And that's the reason why I created the post. And that's the reason why ever since then, every single person that says that's unfair or you shouldn't have it, I have stood my ground and said, I decided to do it. This is what happened. This is the situation. After thinking about it, I decided to keep it there because it's the ethical or the right thing to do. And I'm not removing it from the post or deleting it as of now. And if I made anyone feel any way, I apologize. My intentions were, I'm getting attacked. People are saying stuff to me that are not true. So I don't want that negativity in my group. If I post, hey guys, everybody voice their opinion, please post here, I understand. If I do that, don't put a comment there and say, oh, now you're going to do it? What's the point now? You weren't thinking that earlier. You didn't say Black. Don't do that. When you do that, you're egging on the situation. You're making the situation worse. You're not helping in the group. So if I blocked you, because I'm not saying that the people that I blocked were all disrespectful to me in the sense of calling me names. I blocked a lot of people because of the fact that they kept going. After I apologized, after I put the thread up, they kept pushing it. And I just felt at that moment, right? Maybe I overreacted, but at that moment, because I'm crying, I'm stressed out, I felt like I don't need this negativity in the group. I didn't do anything wrong. I never disrespected anyone. And all I'm doing is following the rules from the group that they are there. I think one thing that many people don't know, when you run a Facebook group, there are rules that you agree to when you join the group. And I personally have been kicked out of groups prior before because I would promote and I never read the rules. And after having my own group, I learned that when you go to different groups, there's groups for different things. I was telling some people that were talking to me back and forth that I was thinking of even opening a group where everybody promotes, because it's a condom, it's a thing that happens all the time that people always want to promote. Whatever it is, doesn't matter whether it's because of this event or different events. So I think that's a big thing to people to understand, that many group owners, I can't speak for how they treat people, right? I can only speak about the rules. There are rules, and sometimes if people break them, because people break them so often, all they do is just delete the post and not even like reach out to you. I deleted the post and reached out to people out of respect, out of, just to let them know, hey, this is not allowed. And after talking to a lot of people, and they were like, well, you could use your platform to promote other people, I was like, you know what? I done it before in the past. I do it all the time. I'll make the exception. And I did. And then I proceeded with learning from that situation and posting on my Instagram to help other Black owners. And people are getting mad about that. Oh, why are you doing this? And this is a marketing plot, and you don't really mean this. And why would you put this in your Instagram now? Because everybody called you out. And it's not because of that. It's because it does matter. And that's the reason why I did it. It was nothing. It was never meant to get this far out. And the fact that people are even messaging me like, oh, I heard you do this. Well, I don't never talk to you prior before. A lot of the people that are saying stuff about me, respectfully or not respectfully, making videos or saying comments about me, like 99% of them I never even talked to before. They probably were members in the group. Some were just recent members. The girl that messaged me and took the conversation, she just joined May 4th. She doesn't even know who I am as a person. And for her to just make that opinion based on, even after I told her this is the reason why, right? I wasn't disrespectful. People are like, oh, you're bashing BLM. I'm like, how? When you say that, it's because I said something. And my intentions was, at the moment when this happened, and I'm getting attacked by so many people, all types of people, not just the people that were for the post, but people that were against the post. I stood my ground and I said, I can't, delete it now because I believe in it and I want to promote people. And after I had several conversations with people, it makes sense. And I had to say no to a lot of people. I had to remove a lot of people that didn't want to deal with me anymore because I'm promoting a race and they don't appreciate it, which I thought it was crazy as well. I don't see why they would say that as well. So that doesn't make sense to me either. But I wasn't going to do a video because I felt like there's bigger things happening in the world than for me to put the spotlight on myself, I guess. But I feel like I have no other choice now because it's just getting out of control now. And I do apologize for anyone out there that I made them feel bad. But my intentions was anything to make anyone feel bad. I wasn't trying to do that. At that moment when someone told me, go kill yourself, and the other person said, kill yourself, and then the third person said, I'm going to beat you, if I see you in the streets, imagine if someone told you that. How would you react at that moment? Would you have messaged them and said, F you and, every other word? Would you have blocked them? How would you have handled that at that moment? And at that moment, I'm just sitting there and I'm getting pulled from so many directions. And my reaction at that current moment was, I'm just blocking things. I just can't deal with it. And, it's something that I probably struggle with is speaking up when people treat me bad, or speaking up when it's a situation that's uncomfortable. But, it wasn't when I did those actions and I removed people from the group that, one, were disrespectful to the Black community, two, disrespectful to me, three, were egging on the situation. They didn't say anything like racist or you're a piece of, crap. They didn't say that, but the fact that they kept egging it on. Well, why do it not? And then making the situation worse. Yes, I deleted you. If you went to my Instagram account and you were like, oh, I heard you did this and I've never even talked to you before, yes, I deleted you. If you messaged me on Instagram and told me I'm angry with you and I hate you, yes, I deleted you and I blocked you. Because no one wants to hear those words from no one. And now you're just sharing hate or just being mean just to be mean. You're just taking one side of the story and not listening to the whole entire story. My story is, there's rules in my group. And then after talking to several people, they enlightened me and they said, maybe you should do it because your voice and you have a big platform. And then I decided, you know what? It's true. I should probably do it. In despite of everything that was happening and the way I felt, I still tried to do good for the majority of people in the group. And I still stood my ground to people that were like, oh, you shouldn't do it. And it's just unfortunate that this has happened, in other words. And I do apologize if I offended anyone, but my intentions were strictly at that moment was to, how can I not let my group suffer more? Because a lot of people were like, oh, this is so unnecessary. Why is this happening? People were getting affected by it left and right. And I really didn't want the negativity in the group. And I didn't want the negativity on Instagram or Facebook. And that's why I block people. Not because I'm silencing anyone. It has nothing to do with that. When you block someone from your platform, whatever platform you use, you block them because you don't want to have the negativity of that person. That's all it is. That's all it is. And that's all I have to say after this. People that know me are going to still follow me and they understand. People that don't know me, you can make your own decision, of course. But if you have been following me for a long time, you know who I really am. If you read my posts, every post I ever put, whether it's motivational, whether it's promotional, educational, everything talks about inspiring someone. And everything that I put out there is to inspire people. So I apologize one more time. My intentions was never to hurt anyone. And I felt the need to do this video because I just feel like if I don't say anything, it's just the story and the narrative is just going to keep growing and people are going to keep adding to it. People that never ever even talked to me before.
Just wanted to chime in a little bit. I've known Nancy for 14 years. We've been married for 5 years in August, and I have not heard a negative or racist comment ever come out of her mouth. I have not seen a racist or negative comment or action rather towards anybody of any different nationality, race, religious background, sexual preference, disability. It doesn't matter. She's a very, very kind person. Hence one of the reasons why I married her. We have a beautiful son, and I am proud of her, and I'm proud of our son. I'm proud that he is biracial, that he is mixed. But I do understand that he is or will be looked at as a black man. And so when the time is right, I will have that conversation. We will have that conversation with him. And then we will proceed to move forward. I think that being in education, I have seen multiple avenues of cyberbullying. And I have actually seen cyberbullying with Nancy before all of this blew up. If you cannot tell, she is of a Hispanic race. So therefore, English is her second language.
Yeah.
She has a I can't think of the right word right now. Accent, that's the word I'm looking for. So she has an accent. So there are some words that you can understand. You're intelligent. If you're intelligent, you can understand what she's saying. But because of her accent, they might not come out how an American or a person that speaks English, their first language, might actually say. So, I've seen her, get picked on and get talked about and so forth. And, for you to do something like that, I think that is very petty, very childish. But back to the whole cyberbullying thing is that I see that so much in education, and it's the littlest things that kids will do that are, probably innocent, but I see parents throwing hissy fits about their child being cyberbullied because, this child may not want to play with you, so therefore they're quote unquote depressed now, and they're just sitting at home in their room because they can't be a part of the group. I understand that and I get it, and I have sensitivity to everyone that may be going through that. But however, I don't understand throwing hissy fits if that happens to your child, but then you go and you actually tell someone to kill themselves because they deleted a post. One of the things that these protests across the nation, across the world for that matter, is about not being heard, and is about stating your claim or speaking out. So instead of just going and bashing someone because somebody actually said that you're not trying to hurt anybody's business, well, that's false. Because if you make any type of statement the way that this person did, you're going to hurt the person's business and you're going to hurt the person's character. Okay, so that's false. So you can stop with all of that. But what I was getting to is that instead of just going and doing something childish like that, why not DM her or messaging her and ask to talk to her and get her side of the opinion instead of, boom, going straight forward?
I think to address that, I think maybe many people thought that by me blocking them, that they couldn't have the opportunity to talk to me, but which I understand. But for me, the reason why I was blocking people is because some people were attacking me, some people weren't, but they were just egging on the situation. And I just felt like at that moment, because I was so stressed out with when they told me I should kill myself, and then they're gonna beat my, you know what? I just block people because I was telling you like, what should I do? And you were like, just block people. It's like negativity.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. So they didn't have a chance, I guess, to, well, I didn't voice my opinion right there and then because I just blocked it because I just didn't want to deal with the negativity. But do agree with, you shouldn't, especially if you weren't in the actual there's always two sides of the story. And a lot of people, when I told them, they're like, oh, you need to acknowledge what you did, but no one's acknowledging that they broke the rules.
Right.
No one's acknowledging that someone told me to kill myself. No
Right.
one's acknowledging that they were egging on the situation. So I'm saying to people, I understand what's happening. I understand that I deleted people. I'm not disagreeing with that. But the fact that people are attacking me and going around and spreading more rumors, that's the part that I feel like is so unnecessary. If you feel a certain way about me, I don't know, I just feel like I didn't do anything wrong to deserve so much friction. Even after I reached out to people and I was so polite to them. I mean, I remember I reached out to a lot of them and then people were reposting and like saying stuff, and I didn't handle it correctly, but I've never was disrespectful to no one.
Yeah. Just to kind of wrap this on up, again, it's just more about somebody did something and I have a Facebook group, and there are rules. And if you do not follow the rules, as the admin, you can delete a post or you can block a person, a member. You create a Facebook group because of a certain maybe support, maybe promotion, maybe marketing tips, whatever the case is, you know, you have your own your own reason for creating that Facebook group. But as also you have the priority or prerogative to accept in whoever you want to accept in. You have the prerogative to delete whatever you want to delete. And so I think that, you know, that is something I feel like is, you know, I totally understand her deleting that post. As a black man saying that, I understand it because, again, I have a Facebook group, so I understand deleting posts. I've even deleted posts from my brother-in-law, from my father-in-law, because they went into my group to post something. And I'm not mad at them at all. But those are the rules of that particular group. Sure, I go and share them on my personal page, but, you know, again, that's part of the group. And so I deleted that. But anyway, to make a long story short, I love her. I love my son. I know she is not racist. I know I'm not racist. I know anybody in my family is not racist. I know anybody in her family is not racist. And we are not going to raise our son to be racist. We love all people. We are kind to all people. We respect all people. I understand what exactly is going on. I might not agree with some of it, but I do understand it. And so we're going to make this video. She made this video, and that's pretty much it. This is getting out of hand. It's escalating to another level. And, you know, we're just going to, you know, pretty much, we forgive you for everything that you're doing. We're not accepting of it. I mean, yeah, but we do forgive you. And if you would like to actually come back to her group, I'm pretty sure if you DM her or message her and apologize and let her back in, I'm pretty sure she's nice enough that she would let you back in.
They don't need to apologize. It's just...
Yeah, you don't even have to do that, but I'm pretty sure she will let you in.
You know, I'll end it at this. You know, I do apologize for anyone that if I did anything to hurt you, it was never my intention. And thank you guys for watching.